Your flower girls this evening are Adeline, Grayson, and Kara. Your ring bearers, Paxton. Your maid of honor tonight, Casey Moeller, is being escorted by Nellie Rippey. Maid of honor, Becky Rippey, is being escorted by Ethan Bennett. Of honor, Beth Unzicker is being escorted by Sean Medlin. Maid of honor, Angela Ruby is being escorted by Brantley Knighton. Maid of honor, Chrissy Bennett is being escorted by best man Justin Cole. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up. Please stand up if you're not. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Cole Moeller! Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a reason we're here tonight. You're going to have to get a lot louder than that, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. and Mrs. Cole Moeller! For those of you who don't know what it is basically I'm going to ask a series of questions to our bride and groom. They're going to hold up the shoe that basically corresponds with the question. Okay? So they have one of each other's shoes, and I'm going to ask them a series of questions. They're going to raise the shoe that corresponds to the answer. Sir, I will tell you, some of these you want to think about before you answer. I will forewarn you that you want to think about them before you answer. The couch is not the place you want to spend your honeymoon, okay? All right. So the first one's easy. Who is more romantic? Who is more romantic? All right, they both think each other is. That's a good one. All right. So who made the first move? Who made the first move? A little disagreement there. Okay, who said, I love you first? Who says, I love you most often? Hey, there you go. Smart answer. Who takes longer to get ready to go out? This is a thinker question. Who is always right? Oh, she said you are. That is perfect. So I usually ask who thinks they're always right, but they have already solved that one. Who says, I'm sorry first after an argument? Smart man. Who is smarter? They are both intelligently in love, ladies and gentlemen. Who is more creative? Who? Did you guys practice this before? Because you are answering each other on every one. All right. Who is a better driver? Yes, he does. So she's going to say her. Okay, so who's been in more car accidents? Who is better at keeping secrets? Don't tell them anything, ladies and gentlemen. Who does or who will be doing the cooking? That could go one of two ways. There's either lots to eat or nothing to eat. So who is more likely to give the other food poisoning? Ladies and gentlemen, do not tell them secrets. Do not go to their house on Thanksgiving because there may be way too much food or there may not be any food. And you may get sick or you may not. Who, Another thinker question, sir. You're welcome. Who wears the pants in the relationship? He is a smart man, ladies and gentlemen. Who is more spontaneous? Who is more likely to get injured? Who looks better in glasses? Who is more likely to be running late? Who is a better dresser? I think she got you beat today, sir. Who spends more money? Who will be or who does physically pay the bills? This is a big thinker question. The exit is right that way, okay? Yes, sir. Whose family is crazier? Good answer. She said hers was, so you're fine. Who is or who will be in control of the TV remote? Who is more likely to deal with the spider in the bath? Who is more likely to get lost? Lost, yes. Who is more likely to ask for directions? Who is messier? Who has the smelliest feet? Who gives better birthday presents? Who talks more? He said he does. It's a talkative home, ladies and gentlemen. Who is more likely to use all the hot water? Who snores the loudest? Who is a bigger baby when they are sick? We are, aren't we, ladies? We're dying. Who is funnier? Who is a better dancer? Who did more of the wedding planning? Who owns the most clothes? Was it a tie? I own more than my wife as well. Who is more stubborn? Who do you love most in the whole world? There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. That is called the shoe game. We're going to let them get their shoes back.
I'd like to just give my best wishes for Jennifer and Colt. I think that you guys are just perfect for each other, and I just hope that you guys have as good or a better marriage than Marcia and I have. And I'll tell you, I think part of the reason that I expect that is that I think, Jennifer, you've inherited the grace that Marcia had, and it was Marcia's grace that really made our marriage what it is. And I believe that Colt probably doesn't need as much grace as I did. And so I think you guys are really going to have a wonderful marriage. And so congratulations, and I think you guys, we are so delighted. So.
Hey, hello everybody. I'm Justin, Colt's best man, and up until October of 2015, his #1 fan. I first want to thank Colt and Jen for allowing me to be such an important part of their special day. It really means a lot to me, and I'm honored to be here with you. You're a great friend, wouldn't imagine being anywhere else. I also want to thank Colt's parents, Randy and Terry, for raising such an incredible human being. He's touched a lot of lives and makes a difference each and every day. It's a testament to your raising, and you guys have done one heck of a job. I also want to thank all of you. This day is special, but it is not nearly as special without you. It's not the dances, it's not the cake, it's not the silly speeches, but it's getting to share all those things with who they love most. That's why you're invited, that's why you're here, so thank you. As the best man, I've been asked to stand before you and give this speech, but traditionally it's an opportunity to roast on the groom a little bit. However, I'm not going to do that. I'm not yet married, and I've got to look out for my future. But there's an unwritten wedding rule that states that nobody should look more handsome than the groom. Now, I tried as hard as I could, but I couldn't get it done. But I want to thank all the other groomsmen for doing such a splendid job. Well done, fellas. Okay, so I met Colt a little over 8 years ago in Dr. Carni's music appreciation class. I remember this really vividly because the classroom was in the basement of the music building on campus, and Colt was the poor fellow that had a torn ACL that was trying to manage books and crutches while navigating downstairs. It's a good thing your parents didn't name you Grace, I tell you, buddy. And what may have started out as a pity friendship quickly turned into a life-altering, rock-solid friendship. Over the course of the next 3.5 years, we worked 2 jobs together, lived down the hall from one another, and really spent every moment we could living the college life. I can safely say that college would not have been nearly as memorable or enjoyable without him by my side. Over the years, we've seen the good, we've seen the bad, and we've seen the ugly. We have experienced great victory, triumph, and unity while making some incredible memories. But we've also shared tears. We've shared defeat. We've shared heartache. Some moments that we may not have been able to get through without one another. Most of those times were Sunday afternoons at Arrowhead. But we toughed it out, and we're here today. So enough about Colt. Let's talk about Jen. I remember the first time he called me to tell me about you. He was as excited as I had heard him in a long time. One might even say a little bit giddy. He was also kind of nervous. There was something different about you. He didn't want to mess it up. He didn't know what to do. I didn't have any advice, so whatever he did was not me. It's not my fault if he messed anything up. But we had several phone conversations. Each one, he talked more and more about you and the feelings he had for you and how great you were. And you could really tell that he was starting to like you and then starting to love you. He couldn't stop talking about you. He talked about joy. He talked about happiness. He talked about a future and true love. Feelings he had never felt before. And then I got to meet you. And I could see that he was really speaking from the heart. I saw the way you made him smile and the way you two interacted. And it was at that moment that I felt replaced. Because that had always been me. But I was replaced by someone much more worthy. One who he was truly meant to spend the rest of his life with. And for that, I could not be more grateful. Jen, you truly deserve the greatest man this world has to offer. Someone kind and respectful, caring and selfless. Someone that lifts you up to higher places. And I am really sorry I was not able to find that man before you married Colt. But hopefully you can love him anyway. Of course, I'm kidding. They don't come any better than him. You know that. Everybody here knows that. Stand up, just outstanding individual. So thank you again for letting me be a part of such a special day. I wish you nothing but the best for today, tomorrow, and forever. Love you guys.
That was a really good speech, Justin. You really put the pressure on me. I am Christy. I am Jennifer's oldest sister. And for those of you who know me, you know that Jennifer's nervous that I'm going to stand up here and tell you some embarrassing stories about her childhood. And for those of you that don't know me, settle in because I'm a talker. So, when Jennifer was about 7, is that far enough back? When Jennifer was about 7, there are 5 children in our family, and we convinced Jennifer that Mom and Dad had just decided that there were too many kids to have a birthday every year. So, as her 8th birthday was impending, we had her convinced that 8 was going to be a really sad year. And so I'm just wondering if, because, what are you, 25? Yeah, this is a pretty big party for 25. I'm guessing you're 26. This is a little worrisome right now, huh? Yeah. Jennifer is known in our family as the Deep Dipper. When Jennifer dips a chip, celery, anything into dip, it is our job as loving siblings to shove her hand in as quickly and as far as we can. And the best part is that she's always surprised. She never expects it. And slightly upset. She is forgiving, thankfully. But in all seriousness, Jennifer is everybody's baby. Jennifer was the best gift that our parents ever gave us. She holds all of the qualities that we enjoy. She is a go-getter and always smiling like Billy. She has Angela's even temper and brilliance. She has Beth's beauty and kind heart. She has my quick wit and ability to rattle off movie lines like nobody's business. But Jennifer is special in her own right because whatever is important to us, Jennifer makes important to her. And whether it is our children's birthdays, moving from a new apartment to St. Joe, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. She is there and she steps up and she does it with a happy and kind heart. And that is still not the most beautiful thing about Jennifer. Jennifer has a heart that is full of Jesus. And it is beautiful to watch everything that she does. She glows because she has a heart that's for God. And when I met Colt, I was shocked at how perfectly you two fit together because Colt is handsome and he is witty and he can quote movie lines with the rest of us, but he also has a heart for Jesus. And what you two create together is magical and it's beautiful and we are all lucky to get to be part of it and see it. And we thank you for all that you do for us because you're amazing. So my prayer for you guys today is that today is one of many, 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 many of the best days of your life. And I really hope that Colt continues on with the deep dipping. And if you would raise your glasses with me, let's toast to the bride and groom, to many years of happiness. Cheers to Jennifer and Colt. Cheers.
Forever seems like a long time, but nothing seems like a long time when I am with you. I feel like I'm walking on water since the day that I asked your father to let go of his daughter. So give me your blessing, sir. I'll give her all that I've got. It doesn't look like much, but it sure feels like a lot. Let her take my heart and take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand again and again. Right where we stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. First, dance as husband and wife. All right, if I could have the father of my bride come on up, Mr. Rippey, for his dance.
If I could catch a star for you, I swear I'd steal them all tonight, to make your every wish come true, your every dream for all your life. But that's not how the story goes. The world is full of perfect plans. If there's a promise that I broke, I know one day you'll understand. When times are hard, I know you'll be strong. I'll be there in your heart, and you'll carry on. Like moonlight on the water, and sunlight in the sky. Fathers and daughters never say goodbye. The angel I would read to sleep gave me one dream of my own. So learn to love and spread your wings, and find the world to call your home. When times are hard, I know you'll be strong. I'll be there in your heart, and you'll carry on. Like moonlight on the water, and sunlight in the sky. Fathers and daughters never say goodbye. When times are hard, I know you'll be strong. I'll be there in your heart, and you'll carry on. Like moonlight on the water, and sunlight in the sky. Fathers and daughters never say goodbye. Fathers and daughters never say goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. First, dance as a married lady with her daddy. All right, if I could have my groom and his mom come on up.
Hey mom, I know that it's late. Hope I didn't wake you. Yeah, everything is okay. Just needed to talk to you today. I had one of those days, but I didn't call to complain, just to say everything that I didn't for all of those years. You were a taxi cab driver, a nurse and a shoulder to lay my head on, to cry on when nothing was going my way. I knew every answer without cracking a book, and I took for granted that I had it so good. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to say thank you, I love you, 20 years late. It's funny how time passing by can change your perspective. A little while out on your own can sure make you think. I don't know how you did it, no, I can't find one spare minute. The days run together, but I don't remember you ever letting us down. You were the judge and the jury when I did wrong, and my biggest fan from my very first song. The gas in the engine that always kept me moving on. A seamstress, a counselor, and the one referee that could cold stop a fight between my brother and me. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long to say thank you, I love you, 20 years late. Well, I'll let you go now, but I hope you know now how I feel. Thank you for making me the man I've become. I love you and I will always be your son. Mom, that's all I call to say. 20 years late.
Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. First dance as a married man with his mama. Yes, give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. They've got their cake cut. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention real quick. Grandma and Grandpa Ma celebrated 65 years of marriage in this last April here. Yes, give them a round of applause. So, Casey and Mark here has a little something special they want to do. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the microphone over to Casey, but this is for you guys. Yes, give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.